MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Javier Donnelly will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Striding in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Donnelly is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Next for the Tigers, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope,
trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Nothing for the Tigers in their half of the first. Kansas City coming to bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Corey Montoya is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now batting, Danny Nowakowski, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Danny Nowakowski.
Pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Luis.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I know this team has to be hoping that Jose Abreu can get it going. He's really struggled. You look at his last 10 ball games, his on-base percentage is under 200. For him to be under 200 getting on base, that tells you all you need to know. He needs to turn it around and turn it around fast.
Digging in, Luis Valdez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Valdez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So stepping in, Elvis Villarreal, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wood is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Domet comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and therefore strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Valdez stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1-2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Wood will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Kansas City, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is fair. The right fielder, Nelson.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Jeimer Candelario will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in the switch. Hitter Leury Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Rob Tejada is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garcia hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Digging in now, Parker Wood, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a hard liner. Foul. The 0-1 fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
At the plate, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
From the belt, the pitch. 3 runs already home here. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Cue shot here out towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to into the box, Shea Clark. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Bounce to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That's by him for strike 1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Jose Abreu trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Iglesias is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And the Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Nelson Cruz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. And that misses. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Jeimer Candelario stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Outside in a full count. 3-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Damon Rodriguez.
Shortstop, Damon Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Rodriguez is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping up now, Rob Tejada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
The center fielder, number 12, Danny Milwaukee.
Into the box now, Danny Nowakowski leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Valdez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Villarreal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he's back easily. Now the 2-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he popped him up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The left fielder, Leury Garcia.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. At the plate, Parker Wood. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Wood, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this catches the outside corner. Strike one. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 34.
At the plate, James McCann. First time up, he went down looking. The pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
On a line, that's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Vinny Domet. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now at the plate, Shea Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the line at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he popped him up, and this will land foul. Another 0-2 coming. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Ryan Zimmerman stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch rolled slowly to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounded to first. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Damon Rodriguez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. 1 out, nobody on. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So solo shot to right center. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Royals will draw level now at 3 apiece.
With one swing of the bat, he puts himself in the 2020 club. I'm not going to hate on it. Not my style. But a lot of guys are hitting 20 bombs in the game today. What impresses me the most, when he gets on the base paths, he changes the entire game.
At the plate now, Rob Tejada. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 12.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Nowakowski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in once again, Luis Valdez. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it is. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Justin Verlander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35. Justin Verlander.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. So digging in now, Leori Garcia. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the sixth.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing first base.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 to the Tigers left fielder. Three and 0 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Nowakowski will wait on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Parker Wood. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. All even now, 2 and 2. The pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Elvis Villarreal.
The right fielder, Elvis.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vinny Domet. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
lifted down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Daniel Stump, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. First pitch coming, here it is. Shea Clark is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Stump is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Clark leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Brian Ramiro will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 21, Brian Ramiro.
So here's Jose Abreu. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Second and third here, 1 man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Rob Tejada, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Brian Ramiro remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats.
Now playing first base, number 30, Alejandro.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tim Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Tim Shaw.
And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Adeiny Echeverria is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In for strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Royals out in front 4-3. Zachary Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And a welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Danny Nowakowski. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Adam Doherty. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner! Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Doherty, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. Strike called, now the throw down. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready to begin the eighth, and into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leury Garcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1.
Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Parker Wood, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, James McCann. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Attention, please. Now running at second base, number 10.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready with the 3-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So Brian Guerrero will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Vinny Domit. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Into the box, Shea Clark, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in now for Kansas City, Brian Ramiro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's the Royals DH, Jose Abreu, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for third, and he is in there.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infield.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Christopher Bagley will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 24.
Into the box now, Damon Rodriguez. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Kevin Quackenbush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 61, Kevin Quackenbush.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nowakowski is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Last breath for the Tigers. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Royals win for the 96th time, most in the division. Justin Verlander gets the win out of the bullpen, number 12 for him. Kevin Quackenbush earns the save out of the bullpen, his 46th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, have 6 straight victories. Todd Leicester got his 3rd win this season, helping lead the Twins to the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-3. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-1. The Baltimore Orioles picked up 14 hits in total as they destroyed the Angels 8-1. The Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 11-10. The Rangers totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-2. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Rays 6-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they manhandled the Marlins 6-0. Paul Goldschmidt drove in 3, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 5-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Keenan Middleton earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, helping lead the Phillies to a victory over the Cardinals 4-2. Drew Smyly collected the victory in his 12th win, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 5-2. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-3. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for 2 division rivals. Next. Daniel Mengden gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery. Not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92. Good mix of off-speed pitches. But I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
Ready now, Irving Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7:05.
And that misses 1-1. And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. 2
balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have 2 jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could, and he executed both those to a T.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 3 homers, and an even 40 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Simmons, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was third. The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
No strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Angels nothing, A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. John Werner gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now batting, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 pitch. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Popped him up. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Ready with the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Sano, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here's the 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
1-2. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball well outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Jose Martinez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting fifth,
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Cole Calhoun will be next. Grounded to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Basil Johnson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Now to the plate, number 66. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 66.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Here's a pop-up now. Martinez shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set, and the pitch. Chapman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Sandy Fisher.
So striding forward now, Sandy Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The set and the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next.
Abraham Almonte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Almonte, the former Baltimore Oriole, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Irvin Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Irving Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch.
Ball up.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The pitch. Two and one. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Pitch is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
That's the ball.
3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Angels get just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 1-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Almora, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out. So with one away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, shortstop,
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Now a throw over.
Oh, he's in there.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tick-tock.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. They're down 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now for L.A. Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Martinez.
First offering on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
So now to the plate, Basil Johnson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-0.
Peek. Ha.
Runners on first with one down. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now back, left fielder, Abraham Almonte.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Irving Taylor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Irving Taylor earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Angels. Now the A's designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, number 66. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He popped out in his first trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Simmons on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Now here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton.
First delivery to him on the way.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jarrell Cotton will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Jarrell Cotton.
Mike Trout will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Shohei Ohtani will be next. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit out towards second. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next, and he fouls this one off. Cotton is a native of the Virgin Islands in the Caribbean. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. None out, runners at first and second. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2 on the ground to the right side. The second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Davis on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Fisher.
So coming to the plate, Sandy Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
So here's Albert Almora next. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's got it.
All ball.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. The A's strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He singled his last time up.
Cole Calhoun.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fielded cleanly. And right into the shift. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Basil Johnson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
1-1.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now that fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Abraham Almonte will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Looking at his career totals, Maldonado brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Over the course of the full season, you find yourself in this situation maybe 5 to 10 times all year. 3-1 count leverage, bases loaded. And he didn't miss it. Grand slam. What an at-bat right there.
Thomas Shinjo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Irving Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is in the air to left. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a play. Touche, sir. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1-2. Count.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Got a full count.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. David Phelps comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
David Phelps.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Phelps has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit hard, but foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 66. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gil, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Sandy Fisher, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well above the letters as it looked like the knuckleball slipped out on him that time.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now a knuckleball taken here for ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 8-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Almora comes on now, and he has it, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
In now, Jose Martinez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the seventh.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Cole Calhoun. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in, Basil Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is foul right side. The 1-2.
Nope, ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. hit the other way out toward right field. Number 66 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels strand one, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Albert Almora.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That's popped up. Simmons onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25, Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder,
Chris Davis next to bat. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 2 out with the man at first. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Will Harris takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, number 66. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's the ball.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Athletics 4. Ryan Dull is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Abraham Almonte. First offering on its way, and here's a fastball called for strike 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Almora, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Martin Maldonado will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
No one out with a runner at second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Irving Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. With runners in scoring position this season, Simmons brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence, but one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
At the plate, Mike Trout, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels lead it 9-4. At the plate, Matt Chapman. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Next up for the A's, Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun at the track, and it's off the scoreboard. Wow! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Into the box now, Sandy Fisher, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The pitch, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. 9th inning coming up. It's now 9-5. Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Martinez. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready once again, Cole Calhoun trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Basil Johnson.
Into the box now, Basil Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hit hard up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. To the plate now, Abraham Almonte. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and one. 3-1 now. Martin Maldonado would be next. set. Here's the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels leave one as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. jmpettyjohn, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 32, jmpettyjohn.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Stephen Piscotty. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Los Angeles Angels host road win number 40 on the year. John Werner wins his 3rd of the season. Daniel Mengden was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight.